there's a razor thin difference between a 6th place finisher and a 3rd place finisher, right? There's probably not much of a difference between the 10th place finisher and the 4th place finisher in these major conferences. So I think that's going to be a good thing for the sport. I also look at it and see what Pat Narduzzi is saying, head coach at Pitt, that says, let's face it, there's a perception issue that the SEC and the Big Ten are far better than the other conferences. And Pat Narduzzi says, I hate that, right? Because he's a coach in the ACC.
Sure.
Now, there are years where, look, that whole perception and reputation is hard-earned by the SEC and the Big Ten, that they have been better than the other conferences. Now, there are years where the Big 12 or the ACC, they're going to be as good or close to as good as those conferences. But we're not going to see that anymore. I really think this is what's best for college football. Two things are true here. This is the best format for the college football playoff. It's best for the overall end of the season for the sport and how we determine a champion. I think it also further sets up everyone that's not in the SEC or the Big Ten as a second-class citizen. I mean, you might as well be group of 5 at this point if you're ACC or Big 12. We're further distancing what the SEC and the Big Ten are in the sport and how they run it and what the perception of those conferences will be versus ACC and Big 12, which, yeah, they got a seat at the table, and I think they're always going to have that. But I don't know how, if you're a fan of one of the schools in those two conferences, you feel like you're even close to the equal of those other conferences.
Even with the setup they have now, this past year, the ACC only ended up with 2.